Alright, so today we're doing notes for 906, constructing triangles. In this lesson, it does help if you have a protractor. If you don't, you're just going to have to kind of watch and see what we do. Try it later. So the first thing is, for a triangle to be able to be drawn, it has to have a sum of the inside angles to be 180. So if you add up the inside angles, it has to equal 180. So this one, 45 plus 45 plus 90 does equal 180. So it does make a triangle. It's possible to draw that. This one though, 35, 35, 100, that's only 170. So that one is not possible to draw a triangle. And then 5 plus 45, that's 50, plus 130, that's 180. So it is possible. So first of all, you have to add them up and see if it equals 180. So there's an example right here on doing a 30, 60, 90. Right below it, we're going to actually do one, so I'll explain it as we do it. So we have a line down here. I like to start with the very left side and put a little mark at the end of the line. And then you take your protractor. Now, if I have it this way, do you notice how the numbers look backwards? So all you got to do is flip your protractor over. And that'll work. So you're going to go to the left side of the line, and we have this little like almost T thing right there, right by the 2. You want to line that up with the end of the line. You're going to do the best you can. It might not be perfect. Now this one, since we're starting at the left, we're going to use the inside angles. So here's the 30 right here. So I'm going to put a little dot right there at the 30. And then I just go and I make my line. So I start at the end, put my ruler there, and then connect it. And you can go as far as you want. It's better to go too far than not far enough. And that's 30 degrees. Then the other side we're going to do 60. So we're going to go to the right side of our line. Match up the little T, the crosshairs, best we can. This time we have to use the outside angles. So the 60 is up here. So you can put your mark up here at the top. Or you could put it down here at the 120. Because they're the same. Then you're going to match it up. So put your pen at the end. Then find the little dots you made. Now you don't have to go all the way up to the line or past the line. Don't have to hit the dots. I stopped right there because this is my triangle. So that's 60 degrees, and this should be 90 degrees. You can always double check it with your protractor. And yep, that one matches up. So that ends up being 90 degrees. So there's a 30, 60, 90. Alright, the next page has 45, 45, 90. If I add that up, that does equal 180. So it is possible. So on this side, I'm going to start at the left. Put a little mark there. Take my protractor. Line up the crosshairs. Best we can. And then look for 45 on the inside. So that would be between 40 and 50. So right about there. So I'm going to connect my dot. That's 45 degrees. The other side is going to be 45 also. So I'm going to put my little mark. This time we're going to use the outside angles. Once I match up my crosshair, 45 would be up here, between 40 and 50. Then when I line those up, let's take the flip around. This is 45, and this should be 90, right angle. Yep. Alright, let's look at the next one. 25, 55, and 100. So that's 155, 65, 75, 180. So it does equal 180. So start over here. We're going to start with the 25. Line that up the best I can. So 25 would be between 20 and 30. So that's my 25. Then go to this side, 55. Remember this time when you line it up, you gotta do the outside. So 55 would be up here between 50 and 60. Remember, we won't be perfect all the time, but we're doing the best we can. So right there, once it's lined up, draw your line. So that's 55, and this should be 100 if we did it right. So if we line this up, yeah, it'd probably be about 100. So, alright, this one right here, 60, 60, 80. That's going to be 200.
Annette Haynes, please call 21804.
So since they equal 200, I drew it really fast, showing you 60, 60. This right here, it's not going to be 80. If you measure it, line up your crosshair at the point, it's going to end up being about 60. So that one is not possible. So you don't even have to try to draw it if it doesn't even equal 180. Alright, so constructing triangles using angles and sides. It says, draw a triangle with the side length of 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters that meet at a 20-degree angle. So you first draw a 20-degree angle. So you notice here they just draw 20 degrees, they don't even measure. Then you take a ruler and you measure out 3 centimeters on one and then 4 centimeters on the other. Once you do that, then you just have to connect at the end of the 3 centimeters and the end of the 4 centimeters. You connect those two lines. And that would make your triangle with a 3, 4, and a 20-degree in between. So let's see if we can do this. Draw a triangle with the side lengths of 1 inch and 2 inches and meet at a 60-degree angle. So the first thing alright, so I guess I wasn't showing it, so I'm going to go ahead and do this again. So first thing I'm going to do is draw a line that's 1 inch. So I'm going to go down a little further on my paper this time. So 1 inch, so I'm going to start from the 1 inch and go to the 2 inch. So right here, this is my 1 inch line. Oh, there you can see that. So there's my 1 inch line. I just drew it from the 1 to the 2. Then I have to do my angle, and it was a 60-degree angle. So I'm going to go to the very far left, line up my crosshairs, and do 60 degrees on the inside angle. So we got to line that up. So 60 degrees, inside angle, and then draw that from the end of the 1 inch. Now this line's supposed to be 2 inches, so I'm going to start at 0 and draw it all the way up to the 2. That's a 2 inch line, and that's a 60 degree. Now to finish the triangle, you just start at the very tip where the end of the 2 inch line is, connect it to the end of the 1 inch line, and there's your triangle with a 1 inch, 60 degrees, and a 2 inch. So the last one, draw a triangle with the side lengths of a 3 inch and a 2 inch and meet an 80-degree angle. So 3 inches, so I'm going to go pretty far down on here. So right here, so a 3-inch line. I'm going to use a black marker so you can see it a little better. So 3 inches, I'm going to start at 0 and draw it all the way down to the 3. So that's 3 inches. Then I have to do 80 degree. So I go here to the very end, line it up, 80 degrees on the inside because I'm on the left. And this one's going to be a 2-inch line. So start at the 0, line it up, and go to the 2-inch. So that's 2 inches. This is 80 degrees. Now to finish the triangle, all I have to do is connect the end of the 2 lines. And there we go. There's our 2-inch, 3-inch, 80 degree triangle. And it was possible. So, alright, good luck on those. Try them. Now on the big ideas, you'll just have to pick each picture that would go and just try to do it in order. Alright.